Hello and welcome back to Monday's announcements for the I Don't Care Club for Sewists and Quilters. You are part of the united chapter of the world for Sewists and Quilters. Be proud of it. Love it. It has come to my attention that there are some people struggling with the fact, do I really embody the same values as sewists? There's some sewists out there. Do I embody the same thing as a quilter? You know who you are, people. Oklahoma. You are a quilter. You will become a quilter. But I want to tell you what unites you. What unites us together? We have to become one. We have to create this huge body of love for fabric, for quilting, for sewing, for thread, for thimbles, for sewing machines, for stitching, shishiko, hand stitching, creating garments. There's so much that we can do together, and we have to unite together to become one. So sewists and quilters are often united by their shared passion for working with fabric and thread, using needlework to create functional and artistic pieces. As you can see on the channel that I have created here, I take quilt tops and create garments out of them. So that's just a way that I can merge both communities in my love and my heart together. But we share some key elements together, and I just want to share the key elements before moving on to this week's announcements. We share skills and techniques. There's things that cross both sides. How we stitch, the skills that we use when we're creating. Now, and when you're doing garments, it might be 3/8 of an inch or 5/8 of an inch, depending, half an inch, depending on the fabric or the garment that you're making. But the quilters of the world, I can't say us because I'm part of both groups. That 1/4 inch seam that needs to be solid in order to be successful in every quilt that we make. Another thing that unites us together is our creativity of self-expression. We can take anything and put our little twist on it and show our love and dedication and passion for those projects. It's amazing. We also have the love of fabric. Now, your fabric might be different than my fabric. I might be using Quilters cotton while you guys are using, or while some other people are, oh my word, the brain, it's not hitting me on all cylinders right now, but there's so many different types of fabric out in the world. We'll just go there. Okay. Whew. Go get some coffee. And lastly, the community and the shared learning together. Now, there's a quilt show that I'll be attending, or I have just attended on Friday, and it's for sewists and quilters. So out there in the world, there are shows that celebrate both sides of the coin, and I absolutely love it. And I thank you for uniting both sides. Let's get into this week's announcements. This is going to be a long episode. From Quiltanon. Sorry, I do not know your name off the top of my brain. We shall get it later. She has 7 unfinished projects. She doesn't care, and I don't care. If she's anything like me, she has ADD. She works on a little bit, and go on to the next one, works on a little bit, goes on the next one, works a little bit. We don't care. We're getting it done little by little. She also writes that, hey, sometimes the thread that she uses isn't new. And it might be a little bit older thread. But guess what? She doesn't care. And as long as it's not breaking, We shouldn't care either. Who are we to judge the age of the thread that she's using? If you're judging age of the thread, there's something seriously wrong. Does it work? Is it putting those two pieces together and locking together? Absolutely. Then we have nothing to worry about. Quilton, you keep using that thread. From our sister Julie, she would like to thank from on last week's episode the member who said that she has a studio overflow into a guest room and maybe into a third room. Her husband complains about how much room she takes. Sorry you have to deal with that. Sometimes she has to store quilting items in the trunk of her car, and she doesn't care. Hey, sometimes when we don't have room in our house for things, we leave it in our car. It happens every now and then, and that's okay. And I don't care that you leave it in your car. It's safe in there. Nothing's going to happen to it. From Vintage Style by Jo. Jo, my sister Jo, she has a couple of announcements for us. She would like us to know that her guest room is full of fleece, flannel, and crafty stuff. She doesn't care. And if you care, you just need to go away. Just go away. Don't even bother going into her house. Don't even talk to her. She doesn't care. She also wants to be part of the rotary cutter quilt from our friend with the North, Mr. Canada. But, and I said, you're an honorary member. He doesn't know that yet. He will when he sees this. Mr. Canada, you have an honorary member. Her name's Vintage Style by Jo. Well, you might have two. You have to count me in too. Who cares how many quilts I have, she says. If it's bothering you, how much is it, and it's affecting your life, go away. She doesn't care. Who knows what she's using those quilts for? Maybe stay warm and snuggle up on watching the next Hallmark movie. Maybe it's for the animals that she has living she's taking care of. We don't know. Our friend Ollie from the North said that he likes my necklace. Thank you, Ollie. I really appreciate that. He said without hoarders / collectors, we would have no antiques and no antique malls for us to go in and find these valuable things. And I needed to think about that a little bit harder. Or do I care? I don't really care that you don't care that I care. Of course I care that we have antiques and little things that we can go hunting for. I appreciate those collectors and those hoarders. And those people that don't care about those collectors and hoarders, I need you to check yourself. Because later on down that road, when that person goes beyond, what's going to happen to their stuff? Because probably, I'm sorry to say this, but there's not a lot of people that maybe be in their life that can continue the love that they had for those items. And it ends up going away into antique malls or other places online for them to be collected. We just don't care. All right. I have 2 announcements from this monthly meeting because I got together with other presidents of their clubs and we just wanted to bring this light to you. I don't care that you think that ironing's optional. Is it optional? I want you to think about that. Is it optional? I don't think it's optional. Ironing is a must. Ironing is the sacred part of our craft. Without ironing, how can you have the best seams, the best laying garments? You need that iron. Now, there's that fight. Do we use starch? Do we not use starch, depending on who you are? Do we use water in our iron? Do we not use water in iron? Now for me, I don't use water in my iron, and I don't care that you use water in your iron or not. I'm not going to use iron in my water. Water in my iron. Not going to use water in my iron. I just don't care that you don't care. Let me be me. If you want to put water in your iron, you go right ahead and do it. And our last week's announcements comes from, okay. It comes from a special place. It's part of our government. So take a deep breath. Here it is. I don't care how many UFOs, unfinished projects, that you have. I don't care how much I have. NASA has UFOs, and no one's judging them. I see you over there, NASA. We can't have UFOs. Our families don't think we can have UFOs. But NASA can have them. They don't care about NASA having them, but they care that we haven't had an unfinished project. We might have totes stacked for days. It's okay. Eventually we will get those projects done. Just not today. Well, until our next episode, thank you so much for following along. If you would like to leave comments and have your comment read aloud on an upcoming episode, please leave a comment below or message me through my email. And until the next episode, which will be on Friday, I will see you later.